YouTube family. I'm going to have a shout out video. I have been years since I did this shout out video. But we had a live stream here on Friday night about 6 o'clock. And there was a lot of new people in there that don't normally get in and chat. So I had a really good time. And, you know, I mean, we discussed everything and anything. But I want to do a shout out. There's a couple, we're West Virginia. I remember West Virginia because we talked about it on the live stream. But there's a couple in West Virginia. Her name is Debbie, and her husband's name is Thomas. So, hello Debbie, hello Thomas. I guess Thomas, and I know he has because I get his comments all the time. But Debbie decided to chime in on the live stream. So, hello Debbie. Just had a great time. They were telling, and we were going back and forth about Virginia. West Virginia. I'd been there once before, so we were talking about the roads and the valleys and the hills and the mountains, and just brought back a lot of good memories from that trip. So I just had a good time there chatting with you guys about that. So I wanted to say hello this morning. And oh yeah, and then, you know, I got a memory about as good as nothing. So, and unless I write it down, you know, in my reloading room and my notes, I've got notepads everywhere to keep track of different things. But anyway, something got by me, and then I got caught in the live stream. I thought it was funny as heck because I know the two people quite well. They've been a part of the channel for a long time. But hello, Teresa, and hello, Edmund. I don't know when it was. It was probably 2 months ago. 2 months ago, we did a video on rhubarb strawberry pie, and I don't know. It was probably. Oh, I guess we got talking about it in another live stream. So it would have been the live stream back a couple of months ago. Anyways, we were talking about the rhubarb strawberry pie and all that stuff. And then Teresa had, one of her comments was about a rhubarb cake. Well, long and short of it, Edmund wanted the recipe of that rhubarb cake. And she didn't have his email address. Well, I thought I did have his email address. So, turns out I don't. But anyways, Teresa asked me, she says, can you make sure that Edmund gets that recipe? And I said, oh, yes, I will. I'll definitely make sure of it. Well, I didn't write it down. So, long and short of it, Edmund didn't get his cake recipe. And we got in that live stream Friday night, and that's why I found it to be so funny. Teresa commented to Edmund, Edmund, did you ever get that cake recipe for the rhubarb cake? And as soon as I saw that comment, I known I was busted. And I just got a heck of a kick out of it. And I apologized to Teresa, apologized to Edmund, but I said, Teresa, I think I figured out I didn't have Edmund's email at the time, and then I just totally forgot about it. So Edmund, you make sure you end up with that cake recipe, and Teresa, you make sure that Edmund gets it. It's going to take 3 of us to make sure Edmund gets his cake recipe. So anyways, that's a long and short of that live stream. So there was a whole bunch of other people in there. I start naming names and then I'll forget. It has to be a comment that stuck out to me. I always like it when Duncan Dan, he flies in there. He's easy to remember because, you know, Duncan Dan donut or something like that. You guys know I like my homemade donuts. But anyways, oh, who else? All kinds of people. I think at the highest point, there was like 30 people in there. We went for about an hour and a half, give or take. But it was a fast call live stream. You know, I don't plan them out. I don't have a schedule. I don't live by a schedule. So for me to about the only schedule I really keep is trying to make sure I have a video up every Sunday and every Wednesday, and then a video every Monday for the Patreons. So, but outside of that, I don't live by a schedule. Get up in the morning, figure out what I want to do, and do it. You know, deer season, bear season, and ice fishing season, all of that is kind of more scheduled than anything else. You know it's coming, it has a date. It has a date and it has an end time. So, but right now, I'm just trying to get this addition built so I can get this off my table, because I got a lot of other things I'd rather be doing right now. But that's the way it goes. You know, you decide to build something, and it's going to take up some time, I suppose. You do that, you start, you know, you forget. Let's see, I know David was in there. He's the one that asked for a live stream. So hello, David. You got your live stream? I know David. I can only remember by comments. So trying to remember a comment that sticks out. You're hard to keep track of everything, you know. There's only one of me and 30 of you guys, so and sometimes even more. Sometimes 40, 50 people will be in there on the live stream. So a lot of regulars didn't catch the notice, I guess. But hey, you guys, I left it up so you guys can watch it. What I do with the live streams, I let them stay up for about a week, and then I take them down because it was part of that live stream. YouTube, YouTube it gets all the reward for the live stream, but they don't pass it on to me. The most, I don't care how long a live stream is. It could be a 4-hour live stream. The most that live stream will take in the night of the live stream is 75 cents. I haven't gone over $1 yet. After a week, they'll be up to like $1.20, $1.30. So when I saw that, and I figured YouTube running my stuff for free, I let it stay up for a week so anybody that wants to see it can see it. Then after that, I take it down. Heck with YouTube. They need to come up on their cash flow. But anyways, I'm going to get going on this building, and you guys have a great week.